The Cry of the Reed by Sinan Ünal. September 2004. A street in downtown Konya.
Monsieur, attendez, vous êtes français? You're American. May I help you?
No, thanks.
You need a guide? I'm best guide in Konya. I take you to Rumi Museum. I'm expert in Konya history. Sir, please stop.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I want to help you. Be your friend.
You're the 10th guy to hassle me today. They all want to help me. They all want to show me museum. My wallet was stolen, okay? I have no money.
Who say anything about money? You insult me. I don't want money.
Just leave me alone, okay?
Where are you going? I see you walk from street to street. I follow you, but you disappear in crowd. You're looking for something.
A mosque in a park.
A mosque and a park. What's the address?
Well, I don't know. It was in my wallet.
Sit down for a minute. Take some rest. I offer a tea.
I have to find this house.
Sit, be calm. You will find. Don't worry.
Josh sits.
You are here for festival.
No, what festival?
Oh, everyone come from all over the world to celebrate Rumi, to listen, pray, watch Samazan. It's very, very beautiful. And this year, for the first time, guess what?
What?
Me. I am to be Samazan for first time in front of all the people. It's great honor.
Great.
It's very, very difficult. Study discipline outside and inside. Outside, you must be elegant, like bird. You must learn to fly. Inside, much harder, like a voice of the heart. Do you understand this?
Sure.
No, you don't. You don't even listen. All you think is mosque, park, I lose wallet, mosque, park. You're not listening at all.
Is there an embassy around here?
In Konya? No? Who live in this house with mosque, park? You come all the way to Konya to find this man.
Forget it.
Wait, where are you going?
Back to Ankara. At least I have a return ticket.
Stop.
What am I going to do? What am I going to eat? Where am I going to sleep?
Tell me the name of this man.
It's a woman. Her name is Ayla Okan.
Ayla Okan.
Yes, she's a teacher or something.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Do you see this? Do you understand this?
What are you talking about?
She's my mentor, my teacher.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A most amazing woman. She teach me, take care of me.
Wow.
You think this is coincidence? This is no coincidence. I see you on the street and I follow you and I don't know why. You try to get away and I still follow you and I still don't know why. I listen to my heart. What is your name?
I'm Josh.
And I'm Hakan. Smile, Josh. Be happy. This is God's hand. Come with me. I will take you to her right away.
Ayla addresses an audience of Muslim women.
Dostlarım, gecikmeden dolayı özür dilerim. Ziya Bey projektörü tamir etmek için canla başla çalışıyor. Telaşlanmayın Ziya Bey. Acelemiz yok. Madem bekliyoruz, bu arada size bugün başıma gelen bir olayı anlatayım. Bu sabah evden çıktım, çarşıdan buraya doğru yürüyorum. Muazzam bir ses duydum. O kadar muazzam ki sanki dünyanın merkezinden geliyor ve tüm tüm evreni aklınızın almayacağı bir özlemle dolduruyor. Aslında bu her gün duyduğum bir ses. Ama daha hiç bu kadar olağanüstü, bu kadar derin bir özlemle duymamıştım. Söyleyince belki biraz güleceksiniz. Beni bu kadar etkileyen ses, meğerse bizim Cafer Efendi'nin eşeğinin anırmasıymış. Bu zavallı hayvan, hayatı boyunca sahibine hizmet etmiş. Cafer Efendi de ona her zaman hoşgörü, hatta saygıyla davranmıştır. Nedendir bilmiyorum ama Normal olarak bize gülünç, hatta itici gelen bu ses benim kulağıma bu sabah derin, çok kederli, hatta kutsal bir haykırış gibi geldi. Baktım, bahçenin öbür köşesinde Cafer Efendi o güzelim güllerine bakıyor. Seslendi. Cafer Efendi dedim, eşeğin neden her zaman bu kadar derin bir özlemle anırıyor? Aç mı kaldı, canı mı yanıyor? Yaşlandığı için mutsuz mu? Cafer Efendi o beyaz kaşlarını kaldırdı. Kurnaz bakışıyla bana gülümsedi. Ayla Hanım dedi. Sen benden daha iyi bilirsin. Akıllı adam. Etrafa bir baksana. Her şey, hayvanlar, ağaçlar, hatta cansız varlıklar bile hepsi aynı özlemle haykırmıyorlar. Dikkatli dinlersen duyabilirsin. Hepsi insan olmak istiyorum diye haykırıyor. İnsan olmak istiyorum. İşte eşeğim de onun için anırıyor. Bir dakika ziyade bitmek üzere. Dostlarım, bizden alçak yaratıkların hepsi bizim gibi olmak istiyor. Çünkü bizdeki ruh yapısı onlarda yok. Bizler de hasret duymuyor muyuz? Bizim de yüce bir özlemimiz yok mu? Cafer Efendi'nin eşeği gibi biz de cennete doğru haykırıyoruz. Ana kucağından koparılmış bir bebek gibi bizler de fevkalade, olağanüstü bir keder içindeyiz.
Lights dim. The haunting sound of the Neyin. The film begins. The flapping skirt, whirling dervish fills the screen. A hotel room in southeastern Turkey, near the Iraqi border. Philip opens the door.
Hey, you made it.
Hey,
Sevgi enters with an overnight bag and a camera.
oh my God, what have you done?
What?
Is it that cheap stuff that rubs off on your pillow at night?
Oh, yeah, you like it? Sasha says it works wonders.
Sasha's an idiot and you look ridiculous.
And you look fantastic.
Come on, Philip.
Have a seat.
Why? Come on, let's go.
Aren't you tired? Take a load off. You want a Coke?
No, thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to get one.
Come on, why are we sitting? You're the one who's always go, go, go, go, go, go, go. We have to get there before dark.
We need to talk.
About what?
Sasha says there's definitely going to be an attack.
How far?
Yes,
When?
probably tonight.
So we should get there, right? What are we waiting for?
I want to make sure this is what you want.
What do you mean?
It's different now, Sevgi. Before the war, it was fun, an adventure. It's not like that anymore.
So what, you think I went to Iraq for fun?
Of course not.
Do you have any idea how frustrating this is? To sit in my house and watch it all on TV? Where's this coming from? I thought I could count on you.
I called your editor.
You what?
You don't have a pass.
Why did you do that?
Because I knew they wouldn't just change their minds after 2 years. You lied to me, Sevgi.
You're an asshole.
I'm trying to protect you. Going as a journalist still offers a modicum of protection.
Are you saying I'm not a journalist?
If you don't have the proper documents, you're a sitting duck. You know this. Are you really going to put us both in danger?
I have proper documents.
Really?
Yes.
Can I see them?
Fuck you, Philip.
Please. You're going on your Turkish passport.
What did you think I did in Ankara for a whole week? I got my pass from a contact in the newspaper there.
Okay.
Better than traveling with my American passport, don't you think?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Clean, innocent Muslim girl. Yeah. Gotten out of quite a few messes before, if you remember.
Well, what does Josh think?
What?
Did you lie to him too?
I didn't lie to anyone. Okay, that's it. You know, Philip, I don't have to go with you. I'm an adult. I can go on my own.
Come on, Sevgi.
I'm suffocating. Do you understand that? The only time I feel alive is when I'm there, in the middle of what's going on. Okay, I know it's a sickness. I know that. But I thought of all the people. You.
Okay, I know.
I'm going. I don't care, with or without you.
Well, you better get changed. We don't want to be late.
I liked you a lot better as a blonde, you know that?
Isla's living room in Konya.
Kendinle gurur mu duyuyorsun sen?
Adamın tertemiz bir kalbi var Ayla Hanım.
Ne küstahlık. Sen ne anlarsın temiz kalpten? Ben sana ne tembih ettim?
Evde kal dediniz.
Neden?
İşçiler hırsızlık yapmasın diye.
Sen ne yaptın? Çarşıya gittin. Yetmezmiş gibi bir de peşine birini takıp getirdin.
Özür dilerim Ayla Hanım, yani bir ses duydum.
Bu sesler eninde sonu seni tımarhanelik edecek.
Birisi adınızı vermiş ona.
Vermiştir tabii. Herkes birilerine adımı veriyor. Bir hastalık bu. Amerikalı mı demiştin?
Evet.
Ay Allah lanet olsun. Yine geldi kapıma bir zavallı.
İçeri alabilir miyim?
Allah kahretsin. Hadi gelsin. Ama seni asla affetmeyeceğim. Bunu da bil.
Sağ olun Ayla Hanım.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, come in. Come in. What is your name, please?
I'm Josh Weiler.
Sit down, Mr. Weiler. Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm sorry if he got in trouble.
It's nothing. The boy has a heart of gold. It's his brain that's the problem. He's got the devil doing somersaults in there. I'm sorry about the mess. The workers are getting the house ready for the festival next week, which unfortunately means that I have no rooms available now. Shall I make some calls for you? There are some excellent B&Bs in town.
You don't have to do that.
Busy. Now, let me try.
No, please. Don't make any phone calls now. I just...
He looks in the phone book.
Yes,
May I ask you something?
of course.
Are you alone in this house?
You mean aside from Hakan? I have a resilient guest, Mr. Smith. I don't think he'd leave if the house fell on his head.
No, I mean, do you have anyone staying here with you? Anyone visiting? A relative?
A relative?
Yes.
Why are you asking me this, Mr. Weiler?
No, please, call me Josh.
I prefer Mr. Weiler. Is that all right?
Could you answer my question?
Any relative staying with me? No.
I'm sorry I bothered you. I won't take up any more of your time.
Who gave you my name, Mr. Weiler?
It's not important.
Ayla Hanım, bir saniyenizi alabilir miyim?
Ne var?
İşçiler yevmiyelerini istiyor.
Söyle siktirip bitsinler.
Emin misiniz?
Defol!
Your daughter gave me your name.
My daughter?
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't want to cause you any trouble or worry.
Sevgi gave you my name.
Yes.
And heard from or seen Sevgi in years. All my letters are returned unopened.
I know.
How do you know Sevgi?
I'm her boyfriend. I'm her lover.
Will you please sit down, Mr. Weiler? Will you please stay a while?
There's a bus that leaves in 5 minutes.
Please, as my guest.
Sevgi is on a roadside on the outskirts of Tel Afar. She's taking photos. Sounds of traffic. An Iraqi policeman approaches her.
Selamünaleyküm bacım.
Merhaba.
Yardım edebilir miyim?
Arkadaşım taksi bulmaya gidiyor.
Evet, fark ettim. Nereye gidiyorsunuz?
Talafar'a gidecektik ama şoför daha ileri gitmem dedi.
Haklı. Baksanıza herkes Talafar'dan kaçıyor. Sizin burada ne işiniz var?
Biz gazeteciyiz de bir söylenti var. Yakında bir saldırı olacakmış.
Bunu herkes biliyor. Büyük tehlikeye atıyorsunuz kendinizi.
Bir tanıdığımız var. Güvenli bir yerde olacağız.
Assalamu alaikum.
Aleykümselam.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was fun.
Arkadaşın nereli?
Kanadalı.
Yani Amerikalı Kanadalı mı?
Hayır, sadece Kanadalı. Kanada'dan.
Biliyorum. Dalga geçiyorum seninle.
It's funny.
Hey, ask him if he knows anyone who can drive us.
Arkadaşım bizi telefere götürecek birini.
I speak English.
Oh, great. Hey, will you help us?
What's the name of your contact in Talafar?
His name is Yashar Terzi. He's the president of the Iraqi Turkmen Front.
I know who Yashar Terzi is, but it will be difficult to find a taxi to go there now. It's going to be dark soon.
We realize that.
I know of one person who might be willing to drive you, but it will cost some money.
We're willing to pay.
I'll go and ask.
What do you think?
He'll charge us at least 100, maybe two. What do you want to do?
What do you mean?
Well, we could go back.
You're not serious. I'm staying, Philip. You can go if you want.
He says $20.
$20?
You can't blame him. He will put his life in danger.
$20 is fine.
Kadir, gel.
Two men, Kadir and Nabil, run up. They're wearing ski masks and carrying guns. Nabil starts to grab one of the bags.
Hey, stop.
What's the matter? He's up with bags.
Is this the guy?
Yes, this is Kadir and his brother. Bırak.
Why are they wearing masks?
Because they're not fools. They don't want to be seen transporting foreigners.
He's right. It's okay.
Of course it's okay. I am American trained police officer. If you can't trust me, you can't trust anyone.
Thanks for your help.
Pay him. He does not speak English.
Philip pays the man. Sevgi picks up her bag.
Ya bırak adam taşısın bacım, utandırma.
Sevgi lets go of the bag.
So long.
Goodbye. Good luck. Sen hiçbir şeyden korkma bacım. Sen tertemiz bir Müslüman kızsın. Allah seni korur.
Isla returns.
I'm confused, Mr. Weiler. Are you telling me you're here looking for Sevgi?
She told me she was coming here,
My God.
but obviously she lied.
She lied.
Yes,
Do you have any idea where she is?
I think she's gone to Iraq.
To Iraq.
She was there several times before the war as a journalist.
She's a journalist. How astounding.
She's been wanting to go back ever since. We had huge arguments. The paper refused to send her.
Is she good?
What?
As a journalist, is she very good?
She's frustrated. They won't give her the assignment she wants.
Good for her.
Pardon me?
It's good to be dissatisfied. She's a searcher. She's curious, like me, about human nature, about politics and world affairs.
Please, you've got to help me. We have to track her down.
How do we do that? She's in Iraq.
I found this email.
Mr. Weiler, You're very distressed.
If you spoke to her, you might be able to change her mind.
What email?
It was from this guy, this other journalist, Philip. He said he'd be at a hotel, Kervan, in a hotel called, I can't pronounce it, a place with a D near the Iraqi border.
Diyarbakır.
Yes, can we look up this hotel? I think she's gone to join him. Maybe they're still there.
You want me to call my daughter, whom I haven't seen in 12 years, at some flea-infested hotel in a remote town and tell her not to go to Iraq?
I don't know what else to do.
How long have you known my daughter?
7 years. We've been living together for 6.
Where do you live? Which city?
Actually, we just bought a small house in Somerville,
Somerville.
only 5 blocks from where you used to live.
You can't imagine how much this means to me. I've been hoping, praying for something, anything. I'm so grateful to have met you, Mr. Weiler. You look exhausted. I don't want you to be on an overnight bus. You'll stay here. Agreed? This couch is very comfortable.
Agreed.
Good. I'll tell Hakan to prepare us a meal.
Will you call her at this hotel?
I can't do that, Mr. Weiler. But I'll find you the number.
He looks up the number, writes it down, hands it to him.
I think I'm nuts. She doesn't know I'm here.
Maybe she needs to know.
In Telefar, Kadir and Nabil, still in masks, lead Sevgi and Philip into a bare room.
Is this Yasher Terzi's house?
Burası Yaşar Terzi'nin evi mi?
Sabırlı olun. Emir geliyor.
What did he say?
He said to be patient. We'll have answers when the emir comes.
Nabil drags in a mattress.
Oturun.
Philip and Sevgi sit.
Su getir.
Kadir stands next to door with gun.
What are you thinking?
Nothing, just enjoying myself.
Do you think we've been kidnapped?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
He's silly.
Why not? I think he's charming.
Nabil comes with glasses of water. An airplane is heard overhead.
It's only a surveillance plane.
The plane fades. Nabil gives glasses to Sevgi and Philip, and another one to Kadir.
İç.
Sevgi places her glass down. Philip drinks it, hands back his glass.
Shukran,
Kadir holds his glass, waiting.
drink your water.
I don't want to.
Drink it anyway.
No, they use these cups in the toilet.
Do as you're told. We've talked about this. Drink the water, hand back the cup, and thank him.
She hands back the glass.
Shukran.
Kadir takes glasses from Nabil.
Sen bekle.
This is temporary. They'll take us as soon as the danger passes.
Did he say that?
No, but
What else do you know?
we haven't been kidnapped, Philip.
Tell me what we said.
What are you talking about?
We had this talk years ago.
We never, we haven't been kidnapped.
Don't show fear. They can smell it a mile away like dogs. Don't let fear enter your psyche. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Because if you let it in, it becomes real. Don't let the fear become real. What else?
I don't know.
Sevgi.
Don't lie.
Yes.
I won't lie.
Lies will catch up with you. Try not to lie.
I won't lie, Philip. Look, he took off his mask. Isn't that a good sign?
Depends.
Yeah, this one seems nicer. Look, he's handsome too. His appearance.
Why don't you ask him out? I think he likes you.
Oh, stop it.
See, nobody can resist that smile.
Stop that. I don't want to laugh.
Go ahead and ask.
Affedersiniz, biz şimdi kaçırıldık mı?
Yok, misafirimizsiniz.
Did he say yes?
Well, I asked him if we've been kidnapped.
Great. And?
He said we're guests.
Well, that's a relief.
Another plane.
Take out your notebook. Take out your notebook and pen. Write everything.
She takes out her notebook, starts to write.
I'm not afraid.
I know.
Why aren't you writing?
I have an excellent memory.
Sevgi writes. In Konya, Josh is on the phone.
Hello? Do you speak English? Good. I'm looking for a guest of yours, a Canadian man. His name is Philip. I don't know his last name. Canadian. From Canada. Do you know who I'm talking about? Okay.
In Telefar, there is a loud knock on the door. Nabil puts on his mask.
Kim o?
Someone's voice is heard beyond the door.
Sen bekle.
Nabil waits with his gun while Kadir leaves the room. Beyond the door, we hear men arguing.
What's going on? What do you think's going on?
I don't know. Just stay calm.
Yes. Was he alone? By himself? Alone? Was anyone with him? Okay, thanks.
Kadir walks in with another man. Kadir goes to Philip and starts kicking him.
Rahatsız. Pis Yahudi köpek.
Kadir rams the gun on his chest.
Kalk. Kalk casus.
Philip stands. Kadir shoves his gun on Philip's chest.
Bırak onu! Bırak, casus değil, yapma!
Yeah, woman, stay there. Stay on the floor. Nabil,
Nabil points the gun at her.
shut up. I am the Emir. We think you are both spies.
We're not spies.
Take the dog.
Kadir hits Philip.
Oh, stop it, stop it. Don't hurt him.
Be calm. Sit down.
Leave him alone.
Do as you're told.
Kapa çeneni dedim sana. Köpek.
Philip. He hits Philip. Philip falls. Kadir is on him, hitting and kicking him.
Dur diyorum.
Kadir, dur. Kendine hakim ol. Kadın, sen de sakin ol.
Philip, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kadir advances on him again.
Kadir.
Senin kafanı ben keseceğim.
Götürün.
Kadir and Nabil grab Philip and drag him out.
Buna zarar vermeyeceğiz.
İnanmıyorum. Baksana neler yaptılar.
Sen sakin olursan kimseye bir şey olmaz.
Ya o casus değil.
Ona karar vermek bize kalmış. Sus! Sus!
Sesini duymak istiyorum. Ne yaptınız ona? Hadi geri getirin.
Laf anlamıyor musun sen? Sana sakin ol diye emrediyorum.
Hayır, sakin olmayacağım. Yüzünü görmek istiyorum. Sesini duymak istiyorum.
Bağla şunu.
Nabil straps her hands behind her.
Ben sana söz dinle demedim mi? Ha?
Dokunma bana. Dokunma bana. Çek git. Bırak. Bırak beni.
Kapa ağzını. Gözlerini bağla.
Hayır. Tamam. Klostrofobim var. Tamam mı? Gözümü bağlamayın. Lütfen, tamam.
Nabil blindfolds her. Emir covers her mouth until she can't make a sound. He straps her mouth shut and pushes her down on the mat.
Umarım bu sana ders olur. Artık sesin çıkmaz, biz de rahat ederiz.
Emir and Nabil exit.
You have to try this. Hakan makes the best börek in all of Anatolia.
This is delicious.
I have a confession to make. When you first told me you were Sevgi's boyfriend, I was, how can I say this, flabbergasted. I thought, what does she see in him?
She was there. They left in a taxi only a few hours ago. She and the Canadian guy, Philip.
Good.
Good?
Yes, we know where she is. We know who she's with. We have reason to believe she's in reasonably good health.
Now, how do you get that? The way I see it is she hasn't slept. She's covered with insect bites. She's zooming towards mortal danger in a taxi that may break down in the desert at any moment with a man no one can trust. How is this good?
A little faith, Mr. Weiler.
Oh, is that the problem?
How about a shot of whiskey?
Whiskey?
Oh, no. Are you in AA? Oh, it's so annoying, this AA. Everyone's in it.
No, I just thought... Yes, I'd love a shot of whiskey. Thank you.
I'm afraid to ask what you thought.
I thought you'd become a devout Muslim, that you covered up, that you pray 5 times a day. I'm surprised, that's all.
I'm a Muslim. I do pray 5 times a day, but I also enjoy the occasional shot of whiskey. Is that all right?
He hands him a glass.
Cheers.
Oh, I don't get this. Why aren't you worried? Aren't you worried at all?
What good would worry do?
Something's wrong with me. I used to be a rational person. Now I'm having an anxiety attack every 3 minutes.
Tell me about this Canadian man, this Philip.
What can I say? He's a jerk.
Why is that?
He's the one who hired a plane to fly over Basra just to take some photos, she said. They almost got shot down. That's why they wouldn't let her go back.
Is there something between them?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Something romantic?
What? No, of course not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but why? He's married. He has a kid.
I think you feel safe he's slipping away from you.
No. Why do you say that? That's not true.
Oh, come on, Mr. Weiler. Why do you deny this? You read her private emails. You followed her halfway across the globe.
What else was I supposed to do?
You've forbidden her from going to Iraq. She's had to lie to you to get away.
I love her.
Precisely. But not enough to let her go after her passion.
Not enough to let her put her life in danger.
Mr. Weiler, when you walk through that door, do you know what I saw? All I saw was a dark cloak hanging over you, a cloak of despair. This cloak conceals who you really are. You're fighting this thing tooth and nail, but you cannot win.
What are you talking about?
The glorious love which you carry within your heart. Why does it make you so uncomfortable? You tell me you love her, but these are hollow words. What they really mean is that you want her by your side. You want to protect her. You want her to love you and need you and forever be yours, like a possession. This is despair. This is what conceals your true nature.
Isn't it right to want to protect her?
Your love is so much broader than this. Part of you sees her for who she is, but you're fighting it. She is as pure and fluid as water. Even as a little girl, she didn't like being held. If you tried to hold her, all she'd want was to flow, to escape. You're terrified of losing her. I can see that. But you cannot hold her down.
Well, she lied to me.
The lover always suffers. This is the majesty of love. You're a smart man. You say you're rational. But what good is any of that to you now? How can you rationalize this? You try to analyze it, you psychoanalyze it, you define it, make it a question, make it an answer, you put it right side up, upside down, you look at it from every possible angle. You can't make any sense of it at all. So you trivialize it. You make it about lies and emails and abandonment.
What am I supposed to do? Tell me what to do.
How about acknowledging how powerless you are? When I look at you, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Look at yourself. You're ridiculous. You have no money, no shelter, nowhere to go. Do you think this is mere coincidence? Lovers are ridiculous. Where is the pride, Mr. Weiler? You're nobody.
I can't face life without her.
You want certainty? Play the lottery. There is no certainty in this. Humility is your only choice.
She could be killed, tortured. She could be beheaded.
Don't you think I know this? Don't you think I realize this? Hakan will be hysterical if you don't enjoy his eggplant.
Nabil is there with food.
Aç mısın? Karnın açsa başını onayla bağlarını çözeyim. Ama sakın ses çıkarma yoksa tekrar bağlarım.
He frees her.
Öldürdüler mi onu?
Emir suçsuz kimseyi öldürmez, sorguya çekiliyor. İkinizin de suçu yoksa serbest bırakılırsınız. Sen hadi ye.
Sevgi eats.
Sen Türk müsün? Babam Türkiye'ye birkaç defa gitmişti. Yozlaşmış bir memleket dedi ama insanları asilmiş. Ben de gitmek isterdim bir gün.
Neden olmasın?
Serbest bırakılırsan sen beni davet eder misin?
Eğer arkadaşım da serbest bırakılırsa.
Umarım ikiniz de serbest bırakılırsınız yakında. Çünkü ben 1 ay içinde şehit olacağım.
Adın ne senin?
Benim adım Nebil.
Nasıl şehit olacaksın Nebil?
Ne biçim soru bu?
Bombalı yelek mi giyeceksin?
Sen neden soruyorsun bunları?
Ben gazeteciyim. Şehit olan gençler hakkında bir makale yazmak istiyorum.
Neden?
Dünya onları tanısın, anlasın diye.
Aşçıya tembih ettim yemeğine bir parça da et koy diye. Yemeyeceksen bağlayacağım seni gene.
Ama aç değilim.
Peki o zaman.
Starts to tie her hands.
Ailem biliyor mu şehit olacağını?
Tabii ki. Benimle gurur duyuyorlar. Kıpırdama da ağzını bağla.
He straps her mouth and blindfolds her.
Şey yedi mi?
Çok az.
Adamın iştahı senden çok daha kuvvetli. Ya bu gidişle mutfakta yemek kalmayacak.
Emir sits next to Sevgi.
Sen iyi bir kıza benziyorsun. Benden korkma. Ya kötü bir adam değilim. Sadece görevimi yapıyorum. Bana gerçeği söylediğin sürece korkman için hiçbir neden yok. Şimdi anladıysan başını salla. Tamam o zaman. Şimdi gözlerini ve ağzını ama sakın bağırıp çığlık falan atma. Çünkü bağırırsan ben de sinirlenirim. Ben de sana bağırırım. Sakin olmanı istiyorum. Anlaştık mı? Tamam.
He unties her mouth, takes off her blindfold.
Ya şu haline bak ya. Ya bir kadının ne işi var buralarda?
Ya ellerim acıyor.
He frees her hands.
Seni anamın evine götürem.
Arkadaşım olmadan hiçbir yere gitmem.
Bu akşam gidemeyiz zaten.
Nerede o?
Şimdi sana bir soru soracağım ama doğru cevap vermeni istiyorum. Sen Müslüman mısın?
Evet.
O zaman Amerikalı bir Yahudi casusla ne işin var? Ha?
Yahudi değil, Hristiyan.
Ya ne farkı var?
Amerikalı da değil, Kanadalı.
Tekrar sorayım. Ne farkı var? Hepsi Müslümanlardan nefret ediyor. Bizden kurtulmak istiyorlar. Ya gerçek bir Müslümanın bir kafirle ne işi olabilir?
Neden bütün Yahudilerin ve Hristiyanların kötü olduğunu düşünüyorsunuz? Yani Kur'an'a göre her dinde iyi insanlar vardır. Müslümanların kötü niyetli olanları yok mu?
Var. Var tabii. Hepsinin teker teker kellelerini uçuruyoruz. Planınız nedir sizin? Ha? Niye geldiniz buraya?
Iraklıların hikayesini anlatmak için geldik. Yeryüzündeki en güçlü orduya karşı nasıl savaştığınızı dünyaya duyurmak için. Siz yumruklarınızla, silahlarınızla savaşıyorsunuz. Biz de kalemlerimiz, kelimelerimizle.
Ya ne acayip bir kız ya. Ya senin savaşla ne alakan olabilir? Ya evine git, ailene bak, yemek yap, Kur'an oku, ne bileyim bizim için dua et. Ailen yok mu senin?
Annem var.
Nasıl izin verdi senin buralara gelmene? Nerede yaşıyor?
Konya'da. Benim burada olduğumdan haberi yok.
Yalan mı söyledin ona? Ya sen anana bile yalan söylediysen ben sana nasıl güveneceğim?
Yalan söylemedim. Sadece hiçbir şey söylemedim.
Kadın senin bu halini görse perişan olur. Baban nerede?
Babam vefat etti.
Suddenly there is a gunshot.
Neydi o?
Ya bir şey değil, endişelenme.
Vurdular mı onu? Yani vurdular değil mi?
Hayır, ben ne dedim sana?
Aman Tanrım. Oturup sizinle konuştuğuma inanamıyorum. Beni kandırdınız siz. Yalan söylediniz.
Saçmalama, kimse kimseyi vurmadı.
Asıl kötü niyetli sizsiniz. Ne biçim Müslümansınız? Benimle arkadaş gibi sohbet etmeye ne hakkınız var?
Tamam, yeter, yeter.
Ya kalpsizsiniz. Hayvansınız hepiniz. Buraya neden geldiğimi sordunuz. Bütün dünyaya ne kadar vahşi, geri kalmış hayvanlar olduğunuzu ispatlamak için.
Sus. Bana bak, bana bak. Geçen hafta 4 kadının başını kestim. Bir tane daha kessem hiç fark etmez benim için.
Aman Tanrım. Öldürdünüz onu. Değil mi? Yine ne diyeceğim? Bir tanecik oğlu var. Ona ne diyeceğim? Tamamıyla benim kabahatim.
Nabil, tamam zırıldanmayı bırak. Aptal kadın.
Efendim?
Getir adamı buraya. Ya şu haline bak. Bana söylediğin lafları kendin duydun mu ha? Ya beni ne kadar üzdüğünün farkında mısın? Ben sana yardım etmek istiyorum. Sen nasıl davranıyorsun?
Beyond the door, Nabil and Kadir drag Philip in. Kadir has a gun against his head.
Tamam.
Philip, answer me. Talk to this woman so she knows you're right. Hadi konuş onunla.
Philip? Philip, are you there?
Yes,
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh God, you're lying.
Götürün.
They take Philip away.
Neden göstermediniz?
Yakında göreceksin zaten. Şimdi inandın mı onu vurmadığımıza? Bana ettiğin hakaretler için pişman mısın?
Evet.
Ben bu gece internete bakacağım. İkinizin de yazdığı makaleleri bulursam, söyledikleriniz de doğru çıkarsa sizi serbest bırakacağım. Tamam mı? Sana bir Müslüman sözü. İnanıyor musun buna?
Evet.
Evet, tamam. İnşallah yarın hepimiz hayatta oluruz. Siz de serbest kalırsınız. Kıyameti koparmamaya söz verirsen bağlamayacağım.
Evet.
Hı.
Bir dakika.
Ne var?
Bir şey daha söylemek istiyorum.
Neymiş?
Ben 9 yaşındayken ailem Amerika'ya taşındı. Yani eğitimimi orada tamamladım. Boston'da bir gazetede çalışıyorum.
Amerikan vatandaşı mısın?
Çifte vatandaşım. Annem babam Türk.
Ya neden bunu daha evvel söylemedin?
Onun dışında söylediğim her şey doğru. İnternete bakınca göreceksiniz.
Dikkatle bakacağım.
Bir şey daha var. Bir dakika. Babam Yahudi ve hala hayatta.
Sen Yahudi misin?
Hayır.
Ha, neden inanayım sana?
Her gün namazımı kılarım elhamdülillah. Bütün Müslüman adetlerine uyarım. Yani Allah'ın izniyle en yakın fırsatta hacca gitmek istiyorum.
Sen beni aldatmaya çalıştın.
Aldatmak istemedim.
Acayip bir kadınsın ya. Ben senin gibi birisiyle daha evvel hiç tanışmadım.
Babamın Yahudi olması yani benim kabahatim değil ki. Annem dindar bir insandır. Ben hep onun yolundan gittim.
Annenin Konya'da olduğu doğru mu?
Evet.
Eğer söylediğin her şey doğru çıkarsa ne bile sana telefon getirmesini söyleyeceğim. Anneni arayıp ona her şeyi söyleyeceksin. Anlaştık mı?
Neden?
Çünkü Müslüman bir kız asla ailesine ihanet edemez. Özellikle annesine. Bu telefon görüşmesi benden sana hediye. Niyetimin iyi olduğunun bir kanıtı. Anneni arayacak mısın?
Evet.
Tamam. Şimdi dizlerine çök ve Allah'ın adına şehit olacak adamlarım için dua et.
Hakan is laying sheets on the couch. Josh comes in from the bathroom.
Look, look,
A musical instrument resembling the flute.
a gift for you from me, the Neyin.
Thank you.
I hope you are not sleepy. After evening prayer, Ayla Hanım likes to come down and drink some tea.
How long have you known Ayla Hanım?
Almost 3 years. This is funny story. When she first met me, it was 3 o'clock in the morning in this room. She come in and I was standing here like this. And she was standing right there like this.
What were you doing?
Stealing, of course. What else? But I don't steal anymore. Allah gave me the gift of Ayla Hanım and I will never steal again. I am reformed. I have no more bad habits.
Good.
Except one.
Well, everyone should have at least one.
It's very terrible. It's pulling the 31.
The what?
Pulling the 31. You know, does the Christian religion forbid it?
Of course. You'll go blind.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
Does Islam allow it?
Imam says it is forbidden, except if the situation is extremely urgent.
I see.
But for me, it's always urgent. I cannot control myself. Some days I pull the 31 5 or 6 times.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
How do you find the time?
Time is not an issue. I can do it anywhere, on the bus, walking down the street. I can do it without taking off my pants. See? I'm not doing it now, but I could be.
Okay. How much has Ayla Hanım told you about her past?
Oh, her past is very interesting. She was very political. She was a communist. Her husband moved her to the United States to protect her from going to jail. Ayla Hanım, very, very smart. She was a radical activist.
Right.
Then she come to Konya and study Rumi and find God. She say, God is great and this is the right path. And now she's wonderful. She's a sheikh, loved and respected by everyone. She's a very wise person.
There are no photos of the children.
What children?
Ayla Hanım's children.
Ayla Hanım has no children. She has children.
Yes.
I didn't know this. She never tell me this.
Don't say I said anything.
Why she never tell me?
I don't know.
How many children does she have?
She has one now, a daughter. She's my girlfriend.
This is why you're here.
Yes.
And she has another.
Yes, a son, but he died.
He died. He died. Oh no, I didn't know this.
Well, please, I don't.
Ayla Hanım's son died. I cannot believe it. She kept this as a secret all this time. Nobody knows this.
Well, forget I said it, okay? Come on, teach me how to play this.
There is nothing to teach. It plays itself. You blow into it and it plays.
Can you play for me? I want to hear it.
I am very sad now.
Forget about it, all right? You kept it a secret for a reason.
What reason?
Khan, please. Don't say anything. Come on. Play.
You play with me. We have duet.
I don't know. I don't.
It's very, very simple. Listen.
He plays. Philip is shoved in. He falls on the mattress.
Oh my God.
Someone throws in Philip's shoes, slams the door shut.
Are you okay? What have they done to you? Did they beat you?
Oh, just my feet, soles of my feet. Ah, mean motherfucker.
Which one?
The short one, that Kadir. There's about 15 of them out there.
Put them out. Let me see. Can I touch them?
No, don't. Just slip my socks off, will you? How do they look?
They're swollen.
Did they question you?
Yeah.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No. Give me to question me.
Oh, fucking bastard. Same questions over and over again. Where are you from? What are you doing here? Who are you spying for?
He said he's going to read our articles on the internet.
So fucking what?
Oh, he's going to release us if it all checks out.
I don't believe that.
I think he was sincere. All right. He said he's going to send a phone if the stories check out.
What?
A phone.
What for?
To call my mom.
You're fucking kidding me.
That's what he said.
And you believed him?
Yes.
Oh, don't do that. They play mind games. Don't get your hopes up. You'll be crushed.
She touches his foot.
Ow! Ah!
Sorry.
I said don't touch.
Maybe just some water to cool him off.
Okay.
She gets her hand wet with some water, rubs it gently to his foot.
The thing is, I don't even think I would call my mom.
What?
I mean, if the phone comes, it means we'll be released, right? Why would I call her in the middle of the night?
Yeah, that would be stupid.
Why? I mean, she'd just get worried.
You'd call your mom.
No. I haven't seen her in 12 years. It would devastate her.
If they brought a phone, you'd call your mom.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, ow!
Sorry.
This is a stupid conversation. They're idiots, but they're not that stupid.
I think the immune is essentially a...
What?
Okay, never mind.
Don't do that. Tell me what you're about to say.
Well, I almost said, I mean, he's like fighting for what he believes in. I almost said he's essentially a good man, but then I remembered he told me he just beheaded 4 women.
They're Sunnis. They call themselves Ansar al-Islam.
Are they Zarqawi's people?
No, I don't know, but they're not very well organized.
This is my fault. I wish I weren't there. You wouldn't have been taking that tactic.
Can we stop having stupid conversations? We need to get some sleep.
Sleep? How can you sleep?
I lie down. I shut my eyes. I sleep. Come on. Try to rest before it starts raining bombs.
He shifts around on the mattress. He sleeps. Josh is fooling around with the May. Isla comes in, nightgown and robe.
Sarkan gone to bed?
Just a few minutes ago.
Don't you think it's strange that we've been thrown together like this, Mr. Weiler? I feel like someone's grabbed me and jolted me, shaken me to the core. Look at yourself. Mirror of sorrows and mistakes. I cannot get to sleep. When I returned to Turkey, I was completely, oh my God. I was so desolate, Mr. Wilde. Someone gave me an address, on this piece of paper. She said, go to this house. The sheikh lives there. You will find consolation. And I thought, what consolation? My life is over. What use is consolation to me? 1 week later, I found myself staring at that house. But I couldn't go up to the door. All my life, I've been a skeptic. The entire idea of a sheikh, it was outrageous. What was I thinking? What was I doing here? I walked around the block. I came back. And then I went home. For 5 days, I did the same thing. Looked at the house, walked around in circles, and then went home. On the 6th day, Mr. Wilder, I finally rang the bell. I was taken inside to an ordinary living room. People were gathered around, and in the middle sat the most unassuming old man with the most penetrating, sparkling eyes I'd ever seen. He smiled at me and said, "Welcome." I thought, oh my God, this is a cult. This is everything I've run away from all my life. At that moment, all the paths of my life, all the paths that had been, all the various jagged directions I'd followed, they pointed their arrows straight at me. And I faced them all these arrows. And I said, this is all. No more. All I saw at that moment was this man's face and the expression in those eyes said simply and eloquently, love. It was months before his death, and he knew it. I sat with him that day and the day after that, until the day, may God rest his soul, my Scheidt passed from this world. And I realized I never knew this. I never grasped the simplicity and profundity of this. All my life, I had been a searcher of truth, justice. Who knew that the entire time, this is what I was headed for?
I think she's already left me. She doesn't love me anymore.
But you love her.
I can't do this. No.
I'm dying for a cup of tea. How about you?
Philip asleep. Sevgi lies down with eyes closed. Nabil comes in with blankets. He goes over to Philip and lays the blanket over him. Sevgi sits up. He gives her a blanket. He goes out. A moment later, he comes back with a phone, drags in the cord, quietly places the phone on the floor near the door, exits.
Philip!
What? No fucking way.
Told you.
It doesn't work.
It works.
Damn. Well, don't get your hopes up. Calm down.
I feel like I've been holding my breath ever since we've been in this room.
Yeah, well, we don't know what's going to happen.
We're going to be released. That's what's going to happen.
Make your phone call.
No, why?
You have to. You do.
No, it'll give her a heart attack.
Yeah, you can't worry about that now.
I'll call her in the morning when we're free.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
This may be our only chance.
No, that's not true.
Then I'm calling someone.
Fine, go ahead.
He goes to the phone.
Dur. Sadece sen. Sen arayacaksın.
Neden yani? Kanada'yı aramaz.
He points his gun at Philip.
Çekil. Çekil.
A plane is heard overhead.
Emir yalnız sen arayabilirsin dedi. 5 dakikam var. Sonra da telefonu alacağım.
That was not a surveillance plane.
Oh, please.
What is this? You got some issues with your mother or something?
No.
But you know what? You're right. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Oh, don't say that.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Why did I agree to let you come? I'll never know.
Stop it. Just stop. Okay? Be happy. Right? We're going to be out of this room soon.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You're all about emotions. You cry, you scream, you get happy. I keep telling you, you can't get hopeful. Face the facts. You're not released until you're released, until you see the sky. You have no business being here, Sefti. You're an amateur.
Stop that.
Fuck you. You're on your own.
All right. All right. I'll call her. Okay?
Well, don't do me any favors.
Just give me a minute, okay? Let me think. Let me just...
Philip lies down, turns his back at her. She remains seated on the mattress. In Konya, Hakan enters the living room.
I heard sounds. Is Ayla Hanım up?
Yes, she
Ayla Hanım bırakın ben yapayım.
Ben yaparım. Sen neden ayaktasın?
Bırakın ben ikram edeyim.
Gereği yok Hakan.
Lütfen bana verin tepsiyi.
Neden? Saat geç, git. Git yat.
Bak bırakın ben size hizmet edeyim. Söz veriyorum hayatım boyunca hep hizmet edeceğim size.
Derdin ne senin?
Ah, Allah'ım. Ah. Kalbim kırılıyor.
Ne oldu ki?
Lütfen oturun. Çayınızı ben ikram edeyim.
Hayır. Sen otur.
Hayır. Ben sizin hizmetlinizim.
Otur dedim.
Hakan sits.
Hizmeti kabullenebilmek, hizmet vermek kadar önemlidir.
She places the tray down, takes cups off the tray, begins to pour. In Telefar, Sevgi dials the phone.
You take sugar, Mr. Weiler?
2, please.
Ayla puts sugar in tea. Phone rings. Philip sits up.
What time is it?
3 o'clock.
Ayla gives tea to Josh. Phone rings.
It's ringing.
Sen Hakan,
Efendim?
kaç şeker alırsın?
Ayla Hanım.
Phone rings.
Ben şeker almayayım.
Aren't you going to answer it?
Ayla gives Hakan tea.
I'm sure it's the wrong number.
Not answering.
What if it isn't? What if it's an important call?
Nobody called 3 in the morning.
Phone rings.
I think you should answer.
They'll hang up.
She's not answering.
I think it could be her or news about her.
A plane overhead, louder than before.
I think you better hang up.
Okay, one more ring. Just one more.
Please answer it. Please. Please.
All right, Mr. Weiler. All right. Hello.
Anne ben Sevgi. Ben Sevgi anneciğim.
Sevgi sen misin?
Evet.
Nasılsın kızım, neredesin? İyi misin?
Meraktayım. Biz
Tell her.
göz altındayız.
Ne?
Göz altındayız ama yarın sabah serbest bırakılacağız.
Göz altında mı?
What's going on? Is she in trouble?
Tell her where we are.
Telefardayız.
Telefar mı?
Evet ama yarın serbest bırakılacağız.
Have they been kidnapped?
Yarın mı?
Evet. Konya'ya gelmek istiyorum ben. Olur.
Konya'ya mı? Tabii ki.
Is she in trouble?
Evet canım, evet. Lütfen gel. En kısa zamanda gel.
What is she saying?
Bomb falls.
O neydi?
Sevgi, get down.
Sevgi. Sevgi ne oldu?
Kapatmam lazım anne. Tamam sonra görüşürüz. Sonra görüşürüz.
Sevgi.
Another bomb. Sevgi's thrown back.
Sevgi. İyi misin Sevgi?
What's happening? What's going on?
We got cut off.
More explosions in Tel Afar. Artillery, rockets fired from the ground. Sevgi and Philip are huddled together in a corner.
What did she say?
Said they were detained, but
Oh my God, by whom?
I don't know. Maybe the police.
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen.
She's going to be all right.
How do you know? How do you know it's the police? What if it's the insurgents?
She's coming home tomorrow.
How do you know that? How can you be like this? What is wrong with you?
Will you stop, Mr. Weiler?
No, something's seriously the matter with you. She's in trouble. Don't you understand?
Stop it! Stop it! She's fine. She's coming home tomorrow. She's going to be fine.
Rockets continue to be launched. Philip and Sevgi are huddled together. Huge bomb. Philip holds Sevgi. Dawn, bright, crows. Sevgi and Philip are huddled together, asleep. Call to prayer. Sevgi stirs, as does Philip. Slowly he wakes, opens his eyes, looks down at Sevgi. He caresses her hair.
Kalkın hadi, hadi.
Nebil,
Ayrılın, sizi böyle görmesinler.
bizi serbest bırakıyorlar.
Hayır.
Neden ama Emir söz verdi. Telefon bile yolladı.
Dün gece Talafar yerle bir oldu. Emir şehit oldu. 7 adamımız daha öldü. Kadir sana telefon getirdiğimi duyunca çok kızdı. Kalk hadi, seni bağlamam lazım.
Hayır. Nebil bak. Emir makalelerimizi okudu. Casus olmadığımız ispat oldu.
Ya sus, Kadir geliyor.
Hayır, susmayacağım. Emir bana söz verdi. Müslüman sözü.
The deer comes in, shoots his gun at the ceiling.
Kalk!
Ya, kaldırma ayakları acıyor.
Kalk dedim, kalk!
Yes, sir.
Why are you calling him sir? This guy's a fucking peasant. He's an animal.
Stop talking.
Kadir and Nabil tie Sevgi in Philip's hands.
Ne yapacaksınız bize?
Talafar'dan çıkaracağız. Yeni emirden emir bekleyeceğiz.
Yürü!
Can I take my shoes?
Yürü!
Bırak ayakkabılarını alsın. Ayakları acıyor.
Ne fark eder? Akşama kalmaz geberecek.
Philip walks. Kadir nudges Sevgi with his gun. Nabil picks up Philip's shoes. Konya House. Isla is on her knees. In Tel Afar, Nabil brings Sevgi back to the room. Philip is not there.
İster misin?
Evet lütfen.
Hakan speaks from behind the door.
Ayla Hanım,
Benim arkam.
girebilir miyim?
Evet, gir.
She goes to the back door before he enters.
Bir dakika bekler misin?
Tabii beklerim.
Nabil brings Sevgi a glass of water.
Daha kaç kere sorgulayacaklar Nebil? 3 gün oldu.
Bu belki son olur. Bugün yeni emir gelecek. Endişelenme, iyi bir adam. O iyi bir liderdir.
Bizi serbest bırakır mı?
İnşallah. Karnın aç mı?
O değil.
O zaman Kadir onu getirene kadar beklerim. Yemeği de sonra getir.
Ne var Hakan?
Bir şey lazım mı diye soracaktım.
Mr. Weiler nerede? Ne yapıyor?
Çok meşgul. Bütün gazeteleri, radyo ve televizyonları aradı.
Her yerde çıkacak demek. Herkes duyacak.
Medyadan faydalanmamız gerekir diyor. İç ve Dışişleri Bakanlıkları da telefon etti. Amerikan ajanslarını da aradı.
Hiç uyumadı mı?
Uymadı Ayla Hanım. Umarım hastalanmaz.
Gelip beni görmesini söyler misin?
Tabii. Ayla Hanım, ben de bütün gece uyumadım. Hep dua ettim. Sevgi Hanım mutlaka kurtulacaktır. Sağ salim eve gelecektir. Buna inanıyorum.
Umarım Hakan. Öyle olur umarım.
Allah her duamızı duyuyor. Bizi asla hayal kırıklığına uğratmaz.
Ben sana bir şey sormak istiyorum.
Sor.
Emir evli olmadığını söyledi. Doğru mu?
Doğru.
Sen bakiresin o zaman. Bakire misin?
Neden soruyorsun Nebi?
Sana yardımcı olmak istiyorum. Söyle bana. Bakire misin değil misin?
Bakireyim, evet.
Sen neden endişeleniyorsun o zaman?
Nasıl yani?
Allah temiz bir kızın her günahını affeder. Bunu cennetine yollar. Orada sonsuza kadar mutlu olursun. Benim gibi.
Ölmek istemiyorum.
Neden? Ölmekten korkmamalısın. Senin ölümün herkesinki gibi sıradan bir ölüm olmayacak ki. Allah adına şehit olacaksın. Ölümünle gurur duymalısın.
Kadir's voice is heard beyond the door.
Bil,
Ne?
kapıyı aç.
Nabil opens the door. Kadir shoves Philip in and pushes him down to the floor.
Otur.
Philip doesn't sit. Kadir shoves him down,
Sus.
Are you okay?
kicks him.
Ah. Hey,
Kapa çeneni.
get you
Kicks him.
You shut up, motherfucker. You shut up. Hit me, I don't
Here.
care.
Kadir hits him.
You fucking burn in hell, motherfucker.
Yapma! Yapma!
Boğazını ben keseceğim.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna enjoy that, asshole.
Evet. Hem de çok yakında.
Nabil brings tray of food, places it down, leaves the room. Kadir pushes Philip down toward the food.
Ye.
Yapma dedim, bırak! Bırak onu, yeter!
Seni de ben keseceğim. Böyle keseceğim.
Hey,
I don't want him to kill me. I don't want my life to end at the hands of some dirty peasant who can't even read or write.
Sevki.
I want you to kill me. Look in my eyes and shoot me in the head. That's how I want to die.
How am I gonna get a gun?
I don't know. Maybe you'll have to smash my head like with a rock or something.
Sevki.
No, really. Promise me you will.
I promise. Now eat something.
I'm not hungry.
Eat this. Did he take you outside?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm making some mistakes with the people, but
Maybe he doesn't know how to pray either.
I doubt that. They don't go to Quran school.
Did you look east?
East, I don't know why.
There's a road there, not too far. This afternoon, when he takes you out to pray, I'll go to the bathroom.
Hello.
But I can take the little one. I'll grab his gun.
No, Philip, no.
We can do this. We can run.
We can't run. Maybe you can run. I can't. And you know, they'll shoot us.
We can run. It's our only chance.
No. The new Indian will come today.
So what?
He might release us.
Are you kidding me? They'll never release me. You know that. They're never letting me go alive.
Don't say that. Let's just wait for the image. I'll talk to him. I might get us out of here. You know, let's wait till tomorrow morning. Okay? What?
Straighten your hair.
What?
It's messed up. Straighten out your hair.
Why am I going to a ball?
Come on. It's important.
Why is it important, Philip? Like we have to eat regularly, like we have to get enough sleep. Like you clean your shoes every morning. I see you cleaning your shoes and I'm flabbergasted. We could be killed at any moment and you're cleaning your shoes. Why are we trying to look good all the time?
Just stop arguing and do it. You look great.
What are you talking about? I haven't taken a shower. I haven't washed my hair.
You're really sexy.
Oh, come on. You're losing your mind.
I've never been more sane in my life.
In Konya, Josh comes into the room.
Mr. Weiler,
Hello.
I've been worried about you. Are you all right? Are you eating?
Mrs. Okan, I
Yes.
think I should leave.
What?
I don't think I can stay here anymore.
Why? Where will you go?
I think I'm a bit of a burden on you. Not that I won't pay. Of course, I will pay what I owe you. I've made lots of phone calls and
What kind of nonsense is this? What are you talking about?
I feel that my presence here, what I mean to say is this is a difficult time and I know you're worried and I think you don't want to think about it, but I can't. I can't, you see.
Weiler.
No, please don't call me Mr. Weiler anymore. My name is Josh. I hate this formality. I'm so miserable and so alone. Josh,
all right. Josh.
I feel like we're in this together. Our fates are sealed together, that we're both devastated. We're both worried, yet I feel such a distance. I feel so alone.
No. No, you're not alone. I'm here.
See,
You're not alone.
I'm just making it worse. You have your way. You're coping whatever way you can, and I'm only causing trouble. I can't do this. I can't do this to you.
Are you trying to protect me?
Yes,
Then stop it.
I know what you've been through.
Stop that. You can't protect me, Mr. Weiler. I mean, Josh. I'm sorry, Josh. I have faith. This is not merely a coping mechanism. This is truth. I have God. I have prayer. I have trust. I don't need your protection. Do you have any news?
I have some information.
What kind of information?
Afraid it's not encouraging.
Tell me.
Nobody wants to take responsibility for one thing. The Turkish government says she's an American. It's their problem. The American government says she's gone as a Turkish journalist, which, according to the Iraqis, is apparently true. Now, the FBI says the chances of saving her are much better if we don't admit that she's also an American citizen. So I'm pushing the Turks to understand this and to start a negotiation with the Iraqis, not that there's much to negotiate over.
I appreciate all you're doing.
The Iraqis are finally treating it as an abduction rather than a missing persons case. Abducted by whom, no one really knows. It's assumed it's a Sunni group, which is not good, but at least we believe she's still alive.
What can we do? I mean, is there anything that we can do?
There is, actually. There is one thing.
What thing?
I hesitate to tell you.
Please.
A correspondent from Al Jazeera has told me that they would be willing to air a statement.
A statement?
A statement from the family. The FBI says that these can sometimes be helpful.
What kind of statement? I mean, aimed at whom?
Something about Sevgi, about who she is and what she means, or a statement from the family which expresses how much she's cared for. The FBI says that this can sometimes help, that it can humanize her. That's what the FBI says, humanize.
And you hesitate to tell me because?
I can't make such a statement. It would be disastrous. Only you can. Only a statement coming from you, her mother, could possibly be helpful.
A statement on the radio?
Yes. 2 minutes. Everyone says they're total media junkies. They don't miss a thing on the radio or TV. They love to be talked about on the air.
What would I say?
I have no idea.
Mr. Weiler, I'm sorry. I keep saying that, Josh.
No, actually, you know what? Josh sounds totally weird. Just keep calling me Mr. Weiler, please.
Mr. Weiler. Mr. Weiler. I don't know what to say.
This is the only thing. Please, it's our only chance. It's not even a chance. Our hands are tied. There's really nothing we can do, but we can do this against all odds, even if the chances of it making any difference at all are slim, even if it may not work at all, it's still something. Something we can do. Please, it's something we can do.
Yes, yes.
Yes?
Yeah. I will do it.
Thank you.
Telefar. Nabil enters with 2 wooden chairs.
Başını ört. Emir geliyor.
What's up?
Emir's coming.
Nabil picks up the tray and goes. Kadir enters with 1 more chair.
Kalk. Kalk.
Philip stands.
Greetings, friends. Çay getir.
Oh my God, it's you.
Yes. It's nice to see you again.
You're the policeman. You're the one who...
Yeah, please, do not take it personally. I was only doing my job.
You handed us over to the insurgents.
Insurgents, police, all Iraqis are the same, sister. We all fight for the same cause. Please, sit down. Do you notice anything else about me? Huh? Look carefully.
He's his brother.
What?
Look at him. He's the other Emir's brother.
You're very astute. Yes, my brother was murdered and I've taken this place. It's my duty.
Nabil enters with tray of tea and serves.
Now, tell me, have you been comfortable?
We're prisoners.
Yes, but we still want to make sure you are well taken care of.
I get beaten every day and told several times I'm going to be beheaded, but the food's terrific.
Kadir is a wild one. You must overlook his shortcomings.
Are you going to release us?
I don't know.
We're innocent. Your brother looked on the internet and found our stories. He knew we're journalists and not spies.
To be honest with you, sister, to me, there is no difference between a journalist and a spy. I do not believe in this thing called journalist. You all work for Israel and America. You say you come to Iraq to write reports. What is to report about Iraq? Huh?
We try to show the plight of the Iraqi people, how they fight to overcome imperialism.
You want to show the misery of the Iraqi people, how they suffer every day. Why does the West want to see this, huh? To shame us more than we are shamed? We are shamed in front of the whole world, and you want to show more of this? Why? Huh? Why do all the journalists come to Iraq? You say, you fight for us. Don't lie. You fight for yourself. You go back, you have your story, and you have get money, and you are proud for going to Iraq and surviving. You go back, and you are hero. Your son think, your daughter think, my father is hero. You think this is heroic, huh? Come to Iraq to take photographs of us like animals, like zoo. You take pictures of us. You look at the children dying in the street and you say you do this for Iraq. Mothers crying, fathers banging their heads against the walls, all for infidels who sit in living rooms and eat pork and look at the face of the Iraqi children dying on the television. And they think they see suffering, huh? They see nothing. They see a shadow, the shadow of the people who are shamed.
We know this. We understand this.
You understand nothing. You'll never understand unless it's your own child.
You're a good Muslim. It would be wrong for a Muslim to kill innocent people.
What do you know of being Muslim, huh? You live in America. You call yourself a Muslim? Don't make me laugh. You will go home and say the Iraqi people are fighting for Iraq. No. We do not fight for Iraq. We do not fight for democracy. What good is democracy for us? We have the law of the Quran. We fight for our religion. We struggle to protect our faith. This is the plight of all Muslims all over the world. We are fighting to restore our pride. Why aren't you drinking your tea? Is it not?
No.
I will tell you something. Allah has sent you to us for a reason. He has plucked you like a fruit from a tree, and he is giving you to us. The question is, how will I take advantage of this gift of Allah? The one way is to cut off your heads and shove it to the whole world. This is a good way. It proves Allah's might.
In your heart, I don't think you want to do that.
Actually, I do. This will be the easiest solution to my problem of the two journalists. But I must think like a businessman. I must consider other options. Number two, I could videotape you while crying and pleading and hope that America will give us money or meet some demands. But you know, America will never meet demands. Number three, I could sell you to Zarqawi. He would pay very much money for you, but then we know what your fate will be, and that will make no difference. Besides, I would be doing that for profit, which is not the Muslim way. The last thing I could do is to release you, but I would do that only on one condition.
Oh, what's that?
Only if you and the American...
Well, he's not American.
Whatever, the Christian, the infidel, if you and the infidel will go on videotape and tell the world that you are Muslims, that you accept Allah as the one God, and that you embrace Muhammad as his only prophet. Are you willing to do this?
Of course.
No way.
Then I have no other choice.
He'll do it.
No fucking way.
He will. I tell you, he will.
Woman is smart. Woman always knows.
I won't do it.
Philip!
I will leave you to think about it. I give you until tomorrow morning. I've asked the cook to prepare an especially nice meal for all of us. I hope you will enjoy your evening. It may be your last. Goodbye.
Nighttime. Isla and Josh.
Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
I'm very nervous.
I know.
How am I to reach these people? How am I to touch their hearts? They hate Sufis, you know.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I must make them see reality in a different way, not through the eyes of anger, but through compassion and forgiveness. In 2 minutes, Mr. Weiler. Do you believe that I can do this?
I don't know.
This thing you want me to do, this statement, you know, it scares me, doing this thing. It gives me the illusion of power. It gives me choice. It gives me action. I don't want that. I don't want responsibility or choice or action. I want helplessness, paralysis. I don't want to be responsible, Mr. Weiler. I can't do this. I don't ask me to do this.
And who should be responsible? Your God? Should Allah alone be responsible?
Only He knows. Only He decides.
Fine. Don't do it then. Let's not do it. Let's just wait and see. See how things turn out. We can hope, as you say. We can pray.
I'm so afraid I will make things worse.
I want to tell you something. Guess where I met Sevgi for the first time? When I first saw her for the first time.
Do you really want me to guess it?
Alliance International. Do you have any idea what that is?
Is it something like AA?
It's an organization of atheists. And guess what else? Sevgi was there before me. She's the most furious atheist I know.
I see.
No, you don't. I don't think you really see it all. Do you have any idea why she became an atheist?
No.
Because she idolized you. She was angry at you, hurt by what you did, but she couldn't help but idolize you. She idolized what she remembered of you, an enlightened, intelligent, and independent woman, not someone who believes in myths and fantasy, somebody who did not accept helplessness. I'm sorry I came here. I've caused nothing but trouble. I wish I never found you. I wish I'd just left you alone. Good night.
Iraq, night. Sevgi is awake. Philip is asleep, or pretending to be asleep.
Philip. Philip. I know you're not asleep, Philip. Come on, stop ignoring me.
I don't want to argue anymore.
I just want to understand. I want to know why. Are you religious?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Don't. How do you know? You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
Then just pretend. That's what I do. I go out there and I pretend to pray. I mean, everyone pretends, Philip. Don't you know that? They just pretend so much. They convince themselves. No, it doesn't mean anything.
It's not what it's about.
Then what's it about?
They want to humiliate me.
What?
They're going to broadcast it all over the world. My family will see it. My son will see it. What will my son think of me?
This is about pride? My God, Philip, if this is about pride, then you're just like them. You're a stubborn prick.
I have no idea what you're babbling about. I'm not even awake now.
Well, fuck you, Philip. We're both going to die.
Well, we're going to die anyway, sweetheart. Hasn't anyone told you that before?
I know you're angry. I know you're scared, but I know you, and you're not that selfish.
Yes, I am. I'm extremely selfish.
No, you're not.
Stop saying that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yes, I am. You don't know the half of what I am.
Why are you attacking me? I'm not the enemy here.
The thing is, I totally get these guys, you know?
No, what do you mean?
I understand them. I relate to them. That's sick. I get their instincts as far back as I can remember. At 3 years old, 4 years old, I loved guns. I loved explosions. Pow, pow, everybody dies. We don't live unless we kill. Nothing survives unless someone dies. I tell myself, yeah, sure, I believe in God. But then I think, what kind of motherfucker came up with this scheme, huh? You know what killing feels like? It feels like love. I'm not kidding. It's just intrinsic. It's just as necessary. It makes me feel like I'm the center of the fucking universe. Like everything revolves around this. And I turn around and I realize that I'm nothing. I'm utterly nothing. Insignificant. In God's eyes, hell, I'm no more alive than that rock.
Philip.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do your whole silly pretend thing. I accept Allah as the one God, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Thank you.
I'll tell you another thing, though. As long as we're on the subject of the mighty creator, something absolutely brilliant, something magnificent.
Yeah, what's that?
Flesh. Oh, my God. What a brilliant invention. You eat it, you smell it, you caress it, you fuck it. I worship flesh.
Philip.
That's funny. You crossed your legs.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I saw you. You tightened your legs.
Okay, maybe I did.
Would you deny me that right now? I wanted to smell you, to bury myself inside you?
Yes.
Huh?
Well, no, I don't know.
I can't believe I never told you this, but when I'm around you, I'm so fucking horny.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Even if that guy was standing there with a gun on his chest, if you're nearby, all I'm thinking is she's so delicious. She's so beautiful.
What about your wife?
What difference does it make? She's not here. You are. When they slit my throat, I hope you're in the same room so I can smell you. I hope I'm as hard as a rock. That's how I want to go. Just throbbing with sex. Throbbing with you.
Philip. Philip.
She goes to him.
Don't cry. It's all right.
She holds him. In Konya, Hakan walks into the living room.
Ayla Hanım geç oldu.
Uyumama imkan yok Hakan.
Size çay yapayım.
Hayır.
She hands him a piece of paper.
Bunu Mr. Weiler'ın odasına götürür müsün? Kapının altından sokar mısın?
We hear a voice on the telephone.
Mrs. Okan, are you there?
Yes.
We are nearly ready, Mrs. Okan. One moment.
All right. Mr. Weiler nerede?
Öbür hattan dinliyor.
Philip is still lying down. Nabil enters quietly with breakfast tray.
Günaydın.
Günaydın Nebil.
Taze yumurta getirdim size. Tavuk daha bu sabah yumurtladı.
Emir nerede?
O da kahvaltı ediyor. Birazdan gelir. All right, Mrs. Okan. We are ready now. When I say go, you may begin to speak.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello. I'm speaking to you today as the voice of a Muslim mother. I address those who have kidnapped my daughter and are keeping her hostage along with her Canadian colleague. My daughter is Sevgi Okan. She's an accomplished journalist. She's kind and passionate. I've never met you. I do not know you. But I know that you have all had mothers who have loved you. I know that you understand the heart of a mother and what she signifies in the majesty of Islam. Any mother will tell you that Islam is the religion of peace, of forgiveness and love. Peace is the primary message of the Prophet who forgave the Christians and the Jews and embraced all humanity, all of Allah's creations as equals. Islam is the latest and most evolved of all religions. It is Islam's responsibility to convey to the world this message of the glory and acceptance and love.
Kadir bursts into the room.
Sen gel.
Philip rises.
Sen değil, sen otur.
Where are you taking her? No, stop it.
Kalk, kalk dedim çabuk.
Sevgi stands. Kadir points gun at Philip.
Sen otur dedim sana, otur.
Kadir shoves Philip to the wall. He takes Sevgi away.
I'm not pleading for you to release my daughter. And her innocent friend. but also to open up your hearts and to release the anger that is trapped there because it imprisons you. You know what freedom means. Your mothers taught you the meaning of freedom as she gave you the gift of life.
Kadir shoves Sevgi into a room.
Otur.
Ya ne oldu?
Dinle.
There is a transistor radio.
The whole world is watching you now. They all have their eyes upon you to see what you will do next. I ask you to please allow my daughter to return to me and to allow the Canadian man to return to his family. This is your chance to be a vessel of Islam. I beg of you to release these young people and to show the whole world Islam's true intentions. My name is Ayla Okan. I'm a mother with a heavy heart. May Allah have mercy on all of us. Blessings on you all.
Tariq turns off radio.
Bu senin annen mi?
Evet.
Sufi mi?
Evet.
Sevgi ya da kabullenme gibi saçmalıkların bizim görüşümüzü değiştireceğini düşünecek kadar aptal bir insan mı? Peygamberimizin bir savaşçı olduğunu bilmiyor mu? 10 yıl boyunca savaştığını ve kafirleri İslam adına katlettiğini bilmiyor mu?
Bilmiyorum.
Sen de Sufi misin?
Hayır.
Yalan söyleme.
Yalan söylemiyorum. Zaten annemi yıllardır görmüyorum.
Sen yalancı mısın?
Hayır.
Yalan söyleme.
Yalan söylemiyorum. Ya ne oldu? Neyi yanlış yaptım? Ne yaptım?
Bu ne? Hı?
A clipping from a newspaper.
Bu ne bu? Ne bu? Ne görüyorsun? Ha?
Filip'in resmi.
Kimin casusu?
Casus değil.
Eğer bir yalan daha söyleyecek olursan Kadir'e seni hemen vurmasını söyleyeceğim.
Yalan söylemiyorum.
Neden kılık değiştirmiş?
Anlamadım.
Fotoğrafa bak. Bak fotoğrafa. Saçına renk.
O kılık değiştirmek değil. Yani araya karışmak için yaptı.
Ne demek araya karışmak?
Yani göze çarpmamak için, yabancı olduğu belli olmasın diye.
Aynı bir casus gibi.
Hayır. Neden bunu yapıyorsunuz? Yani koşullarınızı kabul etti. Allah ve peygamberimizi kabul ediyor. Dininden dönecek.
Bu şerefli bir dönüş olmaz. İkiniz de yalancısınız. Kendi mezarınızı kendiniz kazdınız. Arkadaşını bir daha göremeyeceksin.
Ya ne olur yapmayın.
Evet, sana günahlarının bağışlanması için Allah'a yalvarıp dua et diye 20 dakika veriyorum. 20 dakika, anladın mı? Sonra öleceksin. Götürün şunu.
Dur.
Kadir grabs her by the yarn.
Ne? Yine ne var?
Yani sizden bir isteğim var.
Ne? Sen benden ne isteyebilirsin ki?
Annemi aramak istiyorum.
Ne?
Lütfen, bu benim son arzum. Annemle 5 dakika konuşmak istiyorum.
Sen aklını mı kaçırdın? Böyle bir şeye neden müsaade edeyim?
Kardeşiniz hem izin verdi hem de destekledi.
Kardeşim pek akıllı değildi.
İyi bir insandı. Merhamet nedir biliyordu. Sizden farklı olarak adam gibi adamdı.
Ya sen benimle nasıl böyle konuşabiliyorsun ha? Hiç mi korkmuyorsun?
Sizden mi? Hayır. Beni korkutmuyorsunuz. Yakında yaratanıma kavuşacağım. Allah'ın huzuruna çıkacağım. Neden korkayım? Sonsuza kadar cennette olacağım. Siz nerede olacaksınız?
Ya getir şunu getir.
Kardeşiniz Müslüman bir kızın son isteğini asla reddetmez.
Kadir's here again. They're going out the door.
Ne? Yani ne diyeceksin annene?
Ona yaptığım haksızlıklar için özür dileyeceğim. Affetmesi için yalvaracağım. Onu sevdiğimi söyleyeceğim. Ve vedalaşacağım.
Tamam. Sufi annenle konuşmana izin vereceğim. Benden de ona bir mesaj ilet. Yakında ona bir paket göndereceğim. İçinde de kellen olacak.
Kadir takes Sevgi away. In Konya, Josh enters the room.
Was that 2 minutes?
Just a bit over, but he said it's fine. He'll broadcast it several times throughout the day.
Do you think they'll hear it?
We can only hope.
I think they'll listen to it, but they won't hear it.
In Iraq, Kadir brings Sevgi into the room. Nabil brings the phone.
2 dakika.
Sevgi dials the phone. The phone rings. Sevgi hangs up. A moment later, she dials again. The phone rings. Phone rings again. On the third ring, Ayla gets up and answers the phone.
Alo, kim arıyor?
Haksızlık ettim sana.
Sevgi sen misin?
Mektuplarını cevaplamalıydım. İrtibatı kesilmeliydim.
Neredesin canım? Güvende misin? Eve geliyor musun?
Hayır. Özür dilerim.
Özür dileyecek bir şey yok canım benim.
Senden bir şey rica edeceğim.
Tabii ki canım. Ne istersen.
Boston'da bir adam var. İsmi Josh Weiler.
Evet.
Var mısın?
Yazdım. Josh Weiler.
Telefon numarası 617. Yazıyor musun?
617.
617 516 23 78.
Yazdım.
Onu sevdiğimi söyle ona. Hem de çok.
Söylerim.
Bunu hissedebiliyorum. Söyle ona.
Hissetmek mi?
Sanki bana ulaşmaya çalışıyor. Saçma mı bu?
Hayır.
Ve ondan özür dilediğim.
Ne için?
O biliyor.
Hiçbir şey için pişman olmak yok.
Bu odanın zemini fayans kaplı.
Fayans mı?
Evet, siyah beyaz. Saymaya başlıyorum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 ama 5'ten sonrasını sayamıyorum. Yani, ne dersin? Korktuğum için mi?
Evet. Sevgi, dinle beni. Dinle canım.
Çok tuhaf.
Bir an bile. Acı hiçbir şey değil. Bir anlamı yoktu. Anlıyor musun? Değildir. Bu sadece bir geçiş. Bir geçiş süreci. Bir odadan diğerine geçmek gibi. Seni çok güzel şeyler bekliyor. Seni kucaklayarak karşılayacak.
Emin misin?
Eminim, tabii eminim.
Kapatmam gerekiyor.
Seni seviyorum yavrum benim. Güzel kızım.
Ben de seni seviyorum.
Allah'a emanet ol. Huzurla git.
Hoşça kal.
Nabil gathers the phone and the cord.
Ayla Hanım.
He touches her. She's in his arms. He holds her.
1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Night. Sevgi paces back and forth.
Hey! Hey! Sesimi duyan yok mu? Nebil! Nebil orada mısın? Kim var orada?
She kicks the door. She's making a lot of noise.
Sen aklını mı kaçırdın? Saatin kaç olduğunu biliyor musun?
Dayanamıyorum artık. Saatler oldu.
Lütfen sakin ol. Herkes uyuyor.
Ya 20 dakika demişti. Neden hala öldürmedin?
Susmazsan seni gene bağlamak zorunda kalacağım. Bunu mu istiyorsun?
Ya Filip nerede? Yaşıyor mu?
Bilmiyorum.
Doğru söyle Nebil. Bildiğini biliyorum. Söyle bana.
Arkadaşın öldü.
Ay.
Şşt! Sus.
Nabil goes to the door.
Ya da nereye gidiyorsun Nebil?
He comes back with rope and blindfold.
Başka çarem kalmadı.
Hayır. Ne olur lütfen. Lütfen artık bağlamayan dayanamıyorum. Lütfen.
Kıpırdama.
Yok susmayacağım. Susacağım. Söz veriyorum. Söz
Emin misin?
vermeyeceğim. Evet.
Amcamın duymasını istemiyorum.
Amcan mı?
Yeni Emir benim amcam. Onu uyandırırsan çok sinirlenir. Sessiz olacak mısın? Söz mü?
Söz.
Ben birazdan gene gelirim. Sabaha karşı, tamam mı?
Sesini çık.
Sevgi takes one of Philip's shoes. She wipes it. She cleans it. She presses it to her chest. Middle of the night, Isla sits in the dark. She hears a sound. The door opens.
Okay.
It's me.
Oh God.
It's okay.
What's okay? Is she okay?
There's a bit of news.
Yes.
There's a videotape
A videotape.
of the Canadian. Sevgi's not in it. Apparently, it's quite gruesome. I'm trying to talk Al Jazeera into not airing it.
Oh, horrible.
But it means for us, there's still hope.
Oh,
She's not in it. There's still hope.
what good is hope, Mr. Wine? Each time there's hope, you think you can escape it, that it will forget you, it will lose. I will lose her one way or another one day. Why not now? Why not right now, today?
Let's just wait and see, okay? She might be released.
It's not personal, you know. No one escapes. Agony is God's way of telling us don't be complacent. Do not forget.
Let's wait and see what happens in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's wait some more. Who knows what will happen in the morning? Huh?
Dawn. Sevgi, still holding Philip's shoe, has fallen asleep. Nabil is in the room. She wakes. She sees him standing by the door with his gun, watching her.
Nebil? Ne yapıyorsun?
Kalk.
Ne oldu?
Aya.
Points his gun.
Ne oluyor Nebil?
Korkmadığımı söyle.
Beni şimdi mi öldüreceksin?
Soru sorma. Sadece isteyerek gideceğini söyle.
Hayır.
Neden? Ben sana ölümün çok iyice olacak demedim mi? Allah'ın karşısına güler yüzle ve açık bir kalple çıkarsın.
Ölmek istemiyorum Nebil. Bunu sana daha önce de söyledim.
Arkadaşını ben öldürdüm. Amcam zorladı. Bu bir sınav dedi. Ama gavur gitmek istemedi. Korktu, kıvrandı, çırpındı durdu.
Lütfen.
Kontrol edemedim onu. Kollarına kurbanı koyun gibi bağırdı.
Ya sus.
Ama sen isteyerek gideceksin.
Hayır.
Lütfen söyle. Gönül rızasıyla gideceğim de.
Tamam. Ya beni şimdi öldür ya da defol git. Ne bekliyorsun? Vursana.
Ben sana bir şey söylemek istiyorum. Bak bu bir sır. Kimseye söylemedim. Dinliyor musun? Ben cennete varınca Allah'tan seni bana vermesini isteyeceğim. Bana sunacağı bakirelerin hiçbirini istemeyeceğim. Ben bir tek seni isteyeceğim.
Bütün mesele bu mu Nebil? Bu kadar mı? Hepsi bu mu?
Her şey hayattan çok daha güzel olacak. Ben bu hayattan nefret ediyorum. Cennete birlikte sonsuza kadar mutlu olacağız.
Yanılıyorsun Nebil.
Neden? Sen beni beğenmiyor musun? Bak ben sana söz veriyorum, çok mutlu edeceğim seni.
Ben bakire değilim.
Tabii ki bakiresin.
Hayır, değilim. Müslüman da değilim. Allah'a da inanmıyorum. Kur'an'a, peygambere de inanmıyorum.
Sus.
Aptallık ediyorsun sen Nebil. Hayatını boşa harcıyorsun. Günahkar ya da şehit olman Allah'ın hiç umrunda değil.
Sana sus dedim.
Bak kendi başınasın. Sadece sen ve vicdanın. Kararı sen vereceksin. Artık ver. Evet mi, hayır mı?
Sen bakire değil misin?
Değilim. Ve ölmekten çok korkuyorum.
Başını ört.
Neden?
Dediğimi yap. Ahlaksız görünüyorsun. Saçını kapa.
Ne fark eder?
Dediğimi yap. Bak çok hızlı yürürsen Kadir kalkmadan yola ulaşırsın. Çok dikkatli ol. Al bak biraz para.
He throws money to the ground.
Belki biri seni alır da sınıra kadar götürür.
She kneels down to pick up the money. She picks up the money and stands back.
Teşekkür ederim Nebil.
Git artık. Seni vurmadan.
She goes.
Ne demek bu? Bu ne saçmalık? Nasıl yapamayacağım diyebilirsin.
İçimden gelmiyor Ayla Hanım. Kalbim kırıldı.
Saçmalama. Aylardır çalışıyorsun. Dişini, tırnağını, ruhunu adadın sen bu işe. Yani biraz canın sıkıldı diye nasıl vazgeçersin?
Sevgi Hanım kurtulmadıkça yapamam.
Yapamam deme, yapmayacağım de. En azından doğruyu söyle.
Yapmayacağım. Değersizim. Kusurluyum. İyi bir Müslüman değilim.
Kim kusursuz ki Allah aşkına?
Allah'a inanıp inanmadığımı bile bilmiyorum.
Sen ne diyorsun?
Josh inanmıyor. Bana söyledi. Allah hayal ürünü diyor. Allah diye bir şey yok diyor.
O imansızı mı dinliyorsun sen? O ne bilir ki? Bunun ne demek olduğunu biliyorsun değil mi? Bu evde kalamazsın artık.
Köyüme dönerim.
Mrs. O'Con,
Get out of here! You've disrupted everything! Don't tell me anything. Don't give me any news. If she's dead, I don't want to hear it from you. Let a soldier come to my door. Let a government minister call me and tell me. Go away! I don't want to hear it from you.
she's coming home. She's coming home. They picked her up at the border a few hours ago. They're flying her to Ankara. The Minister of the Interior called me. He said they won't keep her long. Someone has to go and fetch her.
She's coming home.
She's coming home.
Duydun mu Hak? She's coming home.
Josh holds her. Hakan slips out. A large auditorium in Konya. We hear the neigh. Sheikh Mumtaz speaks. Audience.
Sayın bayanlar ve baylar, sevgili misafirler, sema törenimize hoş geldiniz.
3 Samazan enter slowly, one by one. They advance slowly, deliberately, their arms crossed over their chests. They make a circle around the room and line up at the far end, behind Mumtaz.
Evrende her şey dönerek hareket eder. Bugün şahit olacağınız sema ayini, insanlığın aşka ve gerçeğe uzanan mistik yolculuğunu temsil etmektedir.
Hakan enters, makes the same journey around the room and lines up the other dervishes.
Dervişler dönerken avuçlarını açıp kollarını uzatırlar. Sağ el yukarı, cennete dönük, sol el yere. Böylece fani dünya ve ruhani dünya arasında bir bağlantı oluştururlar. Allah'ın hediyeleri hangi dinden, hangi ırktan, hangi milletten olduğuna bakmadan tüm canlılara ayrım yapmaksızın eşit şekilde dağıtılır.
The music rises. Mumtaz stands at one end of the stage. Each dervish must salute him before we begins to turn. One by one, the dervishes approach him, bow in front of him, and then begin to spin and revolve around the room. In Konya, Ayla is dressed to leave the house. Josh is there.
Aren't you coming?
You should have her to yourself for a while.
And you? Will you wait?
I don't know.
Josh. Dearest Josh.
Yes?
I know why you came to me.
Why is that?
You came to show me that as I ran from grief, I also ran from love. That grief and love are one and the same, like the two hands of God. They touch you and they caress you, both at the same time.